Hello everyone! Today, I'm not in Ireland. That's right, I'm back here, and I gotta start picking this up again. I ain't done this in so long. I did make some changes. I shortened this, because I was producing way too much kelp, and it was just unnecessary. Also, I got this built. It's taking all the sand from here, and is cycling it to turn into clay. And it is still not enough. I'm still running out of clay while kelp just stacks up and up and up. But hopefully the next age will fix that. And over here, you can see I've been putting in windows, getting the walls built up, still not done. I'm getting a lot of algal brick though. So I feel when this starts stacking up, that will stack up. This is actually full. As you can see, everything's full. Which means this system is going to back up. It's just going to keep backing up. In fact, it is backing up. As you can see, this is just producing more and more algal blend. So when that backs up, the clay is going to back up, which is going to give me a steady supply of clay. As well as, the sand will start backing up when that's full. The whole system is going to come to a halt when all of this is full. And that was the plan. That was the plan from the beginning. It's taken me so long to get to this point. That's the plan. Because these have void upgrades. So does the clay and the kelp. I actually took the upgrade out of this. It can no longer hold a lot of kelp. And that is because when all of this is full, everything will be better. Because the components are more useful than what they make. I can always make what they make with the components. But that's what's going on right now. The milker is still doing weird things to the cow. And today, we're actually going to start on something different. I'm not going to build today. That's right, you're going to see an episode with no building. Because I don't have to. And that's because of the machine we're going to introduce today called the Schematic Cannon. It takes schematics and builds them like a 3D printer. It can also build contraptions. Now, what you do is you go into your creative world. You design your schematic. You design your machine. You take your schematic and coil. You scan the machine. And then you save it. And it goes into a file on your computer. The Schematic Cannon can find that file. So in order to make it, we need logs, some iron blocks. I prepared a little bit of this ahead of time. That's going to make this thing. Now it's chilling. Don't worry about the UI I just opened. We'll get to that in a moment. That gave us an empty schematic art. So, I'll show you how to make this. It's just light blue dye and paper. It's a blueprint. Or a light blueprint. Now, I'm gonna need more of this. Some of this. I'll be right back. Alright, so back to what I was doing. This is a schematic table. It is what is needed with this. What you do is you place that down. Got that. And as you can see, there's the iron farm. And guess what? Slap it in there. If you had multiple, you can use your scroll wheel. This opens the folder. You cannot see my folder. Because... well, not because I don't want you to. It's because OBS cannot... it can only see what I want it to see. That's Minecraft. Now this is going to show you this. This is the iron farm, or at least the outline of it. If I can try and find a place to put it, nothing says industrialization like taking over a beachfront property. Now you hold Alt and you can scroll. You hold Control, you'll rotate. This is the farm. As you can see, it's looking great. Now this will not be there. Actually, it might. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to jump ahead. But we're going to use that. It's in the next chapter. So this is the farm. It's got drills up there. It's got 6 drills making cobblestone. Goes into this storage drawer, which goes into this vault. When the vault disperses it into 3 millstones, it drops them all into here, which will be washed to this. Now the useful part about doing it this way is, number 1, you'll have access to an infinite number of materials in creative mode, and you can fly around. Number 2, you can use it to get everything spinning the right direction. You see, what I like to do is, I don't power everything individually. Everything's connected so that if one thing's spinning the right way, everything's spinning the right way. Those stones don't matter, they can just spin. This matters, and the conveyor belts right there matter. So this looks like a good place for it. Ruins the view of the beach. It's beautiful. Actually. Hold up. Even better! Now I get to destroy the local wildlife. What you do is you take a look at where that is, slap that guy down, give it to him. This needs gunpowder. It needs 1 gunpowder for every 200 blocks? I could be wrong. But what we're also going to need is a clipboard. Now you can use a book and quill, but I will be using a clipboard because it has some useful features that a book and quill does not. It acts like a checklist. You take your clipboard, you can see it's got that on it. What we're going to do is give it to this guy. So it goes right there. This is everything we need. What we do is we're going to go to this. We're going to select skip missing blocks. Because there's some blocks in there that I don't have, such as fan washing catalyst. That is from Create Connected. It's beautiful. We're going to start from the beginning. 3 andesite tunnels. Man, I might be a genius. You know what? I'm not gonna make you sit there and watch me. Do the montage. Do I own anything? I might be stupid. Alright, that's 3 funnels, 8 chutes, 3 cogwheels, 3 chain encased cogwheels, 6 encased chain drives, 1 encased fan, 3 gearboxes. Now it doesn't specify vertical gearboxes because you can't just flip gearboxes and it does that automatically. We'll turn them into vertical gearboxes, 3 item bolts, 1 large cogwheel, 2 mechanical belts, 3 blocks of iron because I ran out. I'm using more iron to build the iron farm. Fantastic. Scared money don't make money. As gambling expert Queso once said. 6 mechanical drills, 3 millstones, a 1x1 oak drawer, a 1x2 oak drawer, 6 oak stairs, 21 oak trapdoors, 12 shafts. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, 2 smooth stone. Now this can pull from an inventory right next to it. So we give it that. Got the gunpowder in. Oh, that's 400. And hit go. Yo, the shit's ready. Now we just gotta put in the liquids. And also configure the drawers. Now these guys are easy. So you just take your thingamabob, put it there. Because drills can be waterlogged. Now this is the fun place. You see, this is where all that goes. You put in your lava. Most people will say, well, you only need this many buckets for this. I have more than enough lava. Trust me. I'm going to find a way to use all of it. Alright, now we just take this. This is done. You get your empty schematic. It automatically empties it. Beautiful. This guy right here. I'll leave that in there. I'll turn this guy around. And now, when everything's put up, I forgot I need the everything. I need to configure the guy. Guys, I'm a good YouTuber, I promise. I promise I don't forget everything I need. Alright, now this is pretty much done. I don't want to make any promises. Now it's a matter of getting power to this thing. I'm gonna run it at 128 RPM. I feel like that's good. The gearbox is in case I get the direction wrong. As you know, I'm not gonna sit there and spin the water wheels around. Water wheels spin at 8 RPM, 8, 16, 32, 64. I need 5. Alright guys, we're doing math today. So I'm gonna set all these up first. Run out of space. It's a good day when I get to destroy nature. And where my bucket? 16, 32, 64, 128. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ooh! You know what, I'm lazy. Alright, that's been the right way. Please tell me this will be a normal field trip. Huh. How overstressed is this thing? I just put in... It has a lot of water wheels. How overstressed is this thing? I'm stealing something. You, come here. Ooh. Right, here's what we're going to do. Alright, math time. We need 7 more water wheels. The truck's is spinning. Okay, that way. As soon as I get steam engines, we are solving this problem immediately. We will never have a power problem again. I'll be the king of power. It's working! Perfectly stressed. I love destroying the local ecosystem. If you like destroying the local ecosystem, tell me which one you want to destroy next. It's working! I forgot the cobblestone. I forgot the cobblestone, void system upgrade. These things are already backing up. Alright. So in order to be able to handle a one drill, a millstone has to move twice as fast. There's 3 millstones, so they can handle 3 drills. It can process anything that comes from 3 drills. There's 6 of them. There's going to be a large number of cobblestone, but it's working. The iron farm is complete. I could stare at this thing all day. Now, when we get the next stage figured out, all of that is going to get torn down and rebuilt. Iron problem solved. For now, at least. Alright, so iron farm's done. I'm going to AFK at that for a while. And then I will get back to you guys when I do that. Because I also need to figure out what I'm even doing next. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Huh. Alright, I had to come back here before I could actually done anything. And we have reached, I believe, our first stack of iron. And there it is. 576 nuggets for 1 stack. Beautiful. Alright, back to doing nothing. Alright, so I figured out what I'm going to do next. I am going to do my rice farm. That's what this is, and as you can see, he's a big boy. He's a really big boy. Also, in case you were wondering, Iron Farm's doing great. It's about to come onto its 3rd stack. That's going to be exciting. Now we come over here. Alright, so with this in the floor, I put that there so the sand has something to sit on top of. Now it should slot nicely right into it. Now this is the rice farm. It's going to have 3 tiers. Where you see logs, the water will be hiding in here to house the rice. When it grows above the water, these guys will cut it down. And that's the storage interface. Now, I just need to go get the... Actually, I'm gonna rotate this way. Now you may think it doesn't matter because it's symmetrical. I'm basing, because there's a second part to this farm that has to sit in this area. I'm basing its position off of where I put storage interface. So if I know where that is, I'll know where to put the other side of the farm. Alright, we need a stack of the sky. Alright, where's the backpack? Hello? Backpack? I had an issue earlier where my game crashed. Where'd it go? I lose my backpack? I lost my backpack. I make another one. That's dumb. It's ready. Now, I get to do the fun part. We're gonna get the second schematic. We're gonna need that. Number 2, I gotta get this thing working. I need some water. First, say hello to the rice processor. Alright, this is all lined up. The rice processor. To take everything from here, grind it using 6 grindstones. Because I don't know how much this is going to produce, so it's better to have a lot than not have enough. Put it into these two. We are going to get straw and rice. This is a straw farm. This is the materials checklist. It's not that bad. But right now, we're gonna break in here. Actually, need all of the water. Because you see, in order to function, the water has to be down a level. Or at least the water wheel has to be down a level. On which... well, I can't speak. No, figure it out on your own. Good luck. If you know why I did that, tell me down below, because apparently I have no fucking idea why I did that. Oh no. No, tell me down below why I did that, because I just can't figure it out. No, you tell me how to build this farm. I'm going to end my fucking life. Holy shit. Huh. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. I could take you up to paradise up above. Easy. Life could be a dream. Sorry, I had to summon the sixth sense to remember where I put the gunpowder. I'm glad the rice farm is having a good time, though. It's going round and round. It's beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna explain how this thing here works. Alright, you see that? Get ready, watch. It kisses the thing. And when they do the kissy kissy, there's 4 chutes up there ready to unload as much as this thing can farm. One coming directly out of the storage interface, and on all 3 sides, there's 3 more chutes, making it the ultimate unloader. That's mine now. Alright, what do I need? I need to get this thing running! Running like the wind. Like my dad. This is the rice pinnacle. This is what you need to run the farm. The rice penicillin. Comment down below if you think I'm going to survive to see the end of this mod pack, or if I'm going to blow my brains out on the wall. It's anyone's game at this point. I can't wait until I get to 1,000 subscribers. Because that's when I play getting over it. That's when I actually might die. I might pass away that day. If you want to see a broken man become even more broken, be sure to like and subscribe. Because when I get to 1,000, it's all over. Ah. See, now I'm using my noggin. Hasn't been good for anything else so far, but hey, it's getting used. Life could be a dream. How many water wheels is that? That is 11 water wheels. That's number 6. 7. I'm not allowed to count anymore. It's working. Has to be planted on dirt. There it is. Alright, so I threw a little bit of rice in there. We're gonna see. Or we're gonna wait and let it grow so that I can have more rice. I'm gonna wait on that to grow. Uh, farm's pretty much done except for all the rice that I gotta put in there. But, fortunately, that is going to do it for me this episode. Got a lot of good things done. Got the iron farm, got the rice farm. Two useful things. Need iron for everything. I need the straw more than the rice. But the rice can also be used to farm coins. So there is that. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I'll be back.